Hi, Dr. Davies. What is the name of this course and what's it about?
Well, good morning, Gordon. So this course is one of my foundational courses in my Management of Drug Development, the MDD program at USC. And this particular course, RSCI 531, is Industrial Approaches to Drug Discovery. And you might probably say, well, what exactly does that mean, industrial approaches? And the goal of this course is to give the students, whether they be a master's student in the program or a PharmD student that might be taking it, or a PhD or a postdoc, it gives the students an opportunity to see what we call the business, the science and the technology and the different disciplines that have to come together to do drug discovery. So all the way from a concept, a disease state, a target state that one wants to go after, hit identification, as you can see in this slide that we're putting up right now, that kind of gives you a feel of the different facets. We go from hit selection to leads, to lead optimization, to small animal studies, to IND enabling studies, and then into human. And this program really focuses on the pre-IND, the pre-IND studies, and when I say pre-IND, it's investigational new drug. In fact, part of this course is you start learning all the acronyms of RSCI.
So it sounds like this might benefit a few different types of students.
Yeah, as I've mentioned, it's really for the scientist, somebody that has some science background that's interested in drug discovery. They're interested in the business of drug discovery. And as that last slide showed, there's many different facets, but as this next slide that I'm having you put up right now, it doesn't work in a linear fashion. So you don't just go from hits to leads to lead optimization to toxicology and, oh, this is a fantastic drug, it's working great in some animal studies, and goes right into humans. There's lots of optimization, there's lots of iterations going back and forth. And so we have our speakers, the faculty at USC and the other experts in the field that lecture, will present case studies, we present some of the business of doing drug discovery and some of the challenges of drug discovery. Because even though there's over 20,000 different small companies and large companies doing drug discovery throughout the year, there's only 20 to 30 molecules that actually end up being approved for human use per year. So we're having really a hard time getting new drugs into the pipeline, and as you're well aware, diseases continue to plague mankind. We're getting better at treating some diseases, but we still have a long ways to go. And so this program really sets the stage, makes a student comfortable in understanding the business of drug discovery.
Okay, so how is this course taught? What is the approach?
So as all of our distance hybrid on-site courses, it's taught across 8 hours per day. In this particular course, in fact, just this year I've expanded another day, so we actually have 6 full days of lecture. Where faculty such as myself that have particular drug discovery expertise will present different topics. I also have faculty coming in this time that will be talking about Huntington's disease. I have individuals that work at Pfizer, for example, that will be talking about different processes of chemical optimization. I have a speaker this year from Celgene coming in that will be talking about ADME processes. Others will be coming in talking about medicinal chemistry and how do we optimize molecules. So there's really a lot of different faculty or individuals working in industry that are recognized experts as leaders in their particular fields. And so they really give the students a fantastic opportunity to not only see the business of drug discovery, but they also get to speak to the presenters. They get to hear their case studies. We have someone, for example, from Amgen coming down talking about how you develop biologics this year. We have a person coming in talking about small molecules and how you develop those. And so they get to interact with these individuals and they get to start understanding how to develop a career in biomedical sciences in the drug discovery field.
Very good. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, just to round out that this looks like a lot of material, and it is. As you can see from that first slide or the second slide that shows all the different facets that we cover, there is lots and lots of material that we cover in this program, but we have a very extensive binder set and reading list that comes with it. And it's also designed not to overwhelm the student, but to give the student an idea of all of the different intricacies of drug discovery that they may not fully appreciate. Because then we come back later. For example, we've developed recently a program in safety pharmacology where we actually have a 3-unit class that focuses exactly on safety pharmacology. We're developing a new course right now on methods, validation, and optimization so they can get better insight into that. So this course is really the foundational course of the entire program, and then we have other courses that will allow the students to self-select in areas that they find most interesting to give them the greatest amount of depth possible. So this course gives them great breadth with not as much depth, but then we have follow-on courses that really allow the students to get fantastic depth and specialization on the course.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you again so much, Gordon. I really appreciate you spending the time to let me present this to our audience.
No problem.